Man, say look out, Job. We back with another one. Make sure you sub up to the channel and like the video. We in the A with it on that boy Baby Drill. Ozzy by the time he beat on body. So let's get into this video. See how he beat this body. You did.
Now, but most fans have no idea about the wild and brutal story behind his come up in the rap game. And today we're breaking down how he beat a body even after allegedly self-snitching in his songs. Baby Drill came up on the west side of Atlanta and has been in the streets since he was a kid. But back in the day, he actually tried to go through school and get a legit job. He finished high school and went to a trade school and learned how to weld, but he didn't last long in the program and ended up going back to the streets. Baby Drill was 15 years old when he caught his first serious case. The cops picked him up on an armed robbery charge and he got sent to boot camp. But when he came home, it was clear the boot camp wasn't going to keep him out of the trenches. When he went on the Just Facts podcast, Baby Drill said, most dudes who come up in that environment don't even realize they have other options besides getting active in the streets. A lot of them don't have anyone showing them another way out. And even when an OG tries to step in, they're not going to listen to him. After he dropped out of the welding school, Baby Drill knew he needed to switch up how he was moving. He hopped in the booth and started dropping tracks around 2021. And it didn't take long for Baby Drill to start linking up with some of the biggest artists in the city. Young Nudy's one of the hottest rappers in Atlanta, and he reps a crew from the Paradise East apartments called PDE. They're cool with 21 Savage and the 4L gang he reps. And Baby Drill started working with both of them and started blowing up from the jump. He had always been rapping for fun, but when he finally took it seriously, it paid off big time. Baby Drill was running up millions of streams immediately, but then he almost lost it all before his career really started. In April 2022, an off-duty cop heard gunshots around 12th Street and Crescent Avenue in Midtown Atlanta and ran over to check it out. When he got to the scene, the off-duty cop found a dude named Grady Scott who had been shot to death inside a Range Rover. More cops pulled up to the scene and took the driver in for questioning, and the police think that whoever killed Grady Scott was in the whip with him when it happened. Midtown is a popular spot in Atlanta with a lot of bars and nightclubs, and rumors are flying that it was a robbery gone wrong or something like that because gangs aren't usually crashing out in the area. Then a couple months later, news broke that Baby Drill had been booked for a murder. At first, everyone thought he was facing the charge for killing a dude named Hardbody Daffy. Hardbody Daffy was affiliated with a crew called Goodfellas Mob, which used to be clicked up with another set called PFK. PDE and 4L have beef with PFK and Goodfellas. And just a couple weeks after Daffy from Goodfellas died, a snippet from Baby Drill leaked where he raps, "I thought this was sweet, shot his ass Daffy." But according to reports, it was one of Baby Drill's homies who took Daffy out, and Baby Drill wasn't actually involved with the hit. It's not clear why Baby Drill allegedly took out Grady Scott, but fans thought Baby Drill was going down for good after he caught the charge. Reports said that another person in the whip where Grady Scott died was cooperating with the cops, so it looked like it was the end of Baby Drill at that point. But then Baby Drill shocked everyone when he beat the body, and the case got thrown out. And on the track Kanan, he raps, "They just keep asking how the I get my name, how the I get these chains, how the I become gang. I stayed down when switched. I shot my blick when ain't. I caught a body, caught some more, Baby Drill just upped the rate." That's not the only body people think Baby Drill was involved with though. And the other murder is tied to one of the biggest Atlanta rappers ever, Lil Baby. Before he hopped in the booth, Lil Baby was heavy in the Atlanta trenches, and one of his best friends was a dude named Lil Marlo. Marlo came up in the Bowen Homes housing projects on the west side, which was one of the deadliest hoods in the whole city. The projects were so violent that the city ended up destroying the whole thing back in '09. Marlo jumped right in the streets and started hustling. Lil Baby and him are both making a lot of money moving weight, and back then, they weren't even thinking about hopping in the booth. Both of them knew a lot of rappers though, and one day, a dude named Big Bank tricked Marlo into recording the song. Big Bank is one of the most powerful dudes in the Atlanta rap game and has ties to basically everyone. He can jumpstart any rapper's career if he wants to, and a lot of people actually call him the Godfather of Atlanta. One day, Big Bank picked Marlo up and brought him to the studio. Marlo thought Big Bank was going to be rapping, but then Bank told Marlo to pick a beat, and Marlo ended up recording his first track. After Marlo finished the track, he hit up Lil Baby immediately and convinced him to hop in the booth too. Lil Baby blew up from the jump and became a star, but Marlo still had one foot in the trenches. He was still working on music and signed a deal with Quality Control Records though. Marlo linked up with huge artists like Offset, Young Thug, and Gucci Mane, but staying in the streets ended up getting them killed in 2020. In July 2020, Marlo was found dead in his whip on Interstate 285. His car had been hit up over 100 times, and it was clear from the jump it wasn't just a random shooting. There are a lot of rumors about who took him out, but a lot of people were putting it on Baby Drill after he dropped the track Done Same with Young Nudy and rapped, I was sliding on my birthday. I just had turned 16. Them scared of me. I was popping Glocks at 15. Real op killer. I dropped the biggest op at 17. And on an unreleased track, he allegedly took another shot at Marlo and rapped, "Ever since the whip got hit up, everything BP. Can't go out like shh. Hop out then I shh. Hop out with them shh. Not no rap. Don't try me like Buddy. I shoot that Glock." There's no evidence that Baby Drill was actually involved though. And a journalist from Atlanta named George Chidi says it might have been over something Marlo's brother did. One of Marlo's older brothers caught a murder charge over some street beef and was facing life in prison. When the trial started though, the two main witnesses just disappeared and allegedly ran away to California so they wouldn't get wrapped up in the situation. The two witnesses were the ones who could have put Marlo's brother away, and after they dipped out, the prosecution just dropped the whole case. George Chidi thinks that the homies of the dude Marlo's brother allegedly killed clapped back and took Marlo out in revenge. There's another theory about Marlo's death though. Marlo repped the same set as Hardbody Daffy, PFK. They started out in the same apartment complex as Goodfellas Mob, and back in the day, everything was cool between them. Goodfellas Mob allegedly started out as a prison gang and was created by a dude named Frankie Osama. Frankie was allegedly putting in a lot of work in the streets of Atlanta back in the 2000s, but when he got locked up, he started the Goodfellas and linked up with a bunch of other dudes who were serving serious time. Eventually, the gang expanded outside of prison and into the streets, and rumors say they're one of the most active sets in the city. The apartment complex they share with PFK got destroyed, and the crews moved into different territories, but they were still cool until a dude from Goodfellas named Capo Nuke allegedly started hooking up with Lil Marlo's baby mama. None of this is confirmed, and it's all just street rumors. But people say that Marlo put a bag on Capo Nuke's head after he heard Capo was getting with his baby mama. So the Goodfellas mob responded by taking out Lil Marlo. After that, Goodfellas started clicking up with PFK's ops, 4L. Sources claim that PFK used to be cool with 4L too back in the day, but then they fell out. 21 Savage reps 4L and is one of the biggest artists in Atlanta, and Baby Drill has been getting a lot of shine from him too. They linked up in the studio for the track Slight Dub, and 21 started bringing him out at concerts too. In 2024, 21 dropped the track Nina with Doja Cat and shouted out Baby Drill with the line, "I be sitting inside the house cause I don't feel good baby, but my baby like to drill." A lot of people think 21 was talking about Birdman, aka Baby, in the first part of the line. They've never linked up in the studio though, and that's why some people think he was actually talking about Lil Baby. Lil Baby and 21 Savage collab on the track Can't Leave Without It back in 2018, but that was before the Lil Marlo situation. It's not clear if 21 and Lil Baby are still rocking with each other, but Baby Drill has been dissing Marlo ever since he died, and that was one of Lil Baby's best friends. It doesn't seem like Baby Drill actually had anything to do with the hit on Marlo, but Lil Baby probably isn't gonna be cool with anyone who's dissing his homie like that. Lil Baby and Baby Drill haven't sent any shots at each other though, and hopefully none of them get dragged into more drama and ends up getting killed. 21 Savage became a star and even has an album with Drake, but a lot of fans don't know how heavy his street ties really are. Even though he was born in the UK, 21 came up in the trenches and got kicked out of school for bringing a gun one day. After that, he hopped off the porch and started robbing, stealing, and moving weight. He caught some charges in 2014 after the cops found him with a bunch of weed, pills, and 2 guns. After he came home, 21 Savage went even deeper in the trenches though, and on his 21st birthday, he got shot and watched his best friend Johnny die right in front of him. It was a drug deal gone wrong, and Johnny got shot in the head and died. 21 started busting back and got hit 6 times, but luckily he pulled through and realized he needed to switch up how he moved. After his friend's death, he started dropping music and left the gangbanging behind, but it's clear he's still tapped in with what's going on in the streets right now. Hopefully Baby Drill learns from 21 and just focuses on the music. But 21 isn't the only superstar with street ties that Baby Drill might be linking up with. In 2023, a rapper from Alabama named Lil Ry started dissing NBA Youngboy because he thought Youngboy called him a rookie. Lil Ry dropped a freestyle aimed at Youngboy and said he'd pull up on him. Then Lil Ry released the track Rookie of the Year and rapped, "I'm the Rookie of the Year. That that's why you on my when I'm an hour away at home, I'm riding with so many sticks. I throw a K behind that tray. Ain't gotta wonder if I'm on that. Come direct with it. When you say my name, you better mention respect with it." Youngboy didn't respond though. And a few weeks later, Lil Ry got caught in Atlanta and some dudes ran up on him in the mall and stole his clothes. Youngboy hopped in to clown Lil Ry over the situation, and people thought it was some of Youngboy's homies who stripped him in the mall, but it turns out it was some 4L dudes. The 4L affiliates dropped a video and told Ry to get out of the city.
Get the f out of the city. And you know why we need to take your chain? Tap in, nigga.
But Rye claimed that they actually ran away from him and didn't even snatch his 1017 chain he got from Gucci Mane.
We were just too deep. And I ain't take shit. Y'all just stole the clothes I bought. Them stole clothes and ain't get shit. Stole. Ain't take shit off my neck.
A lot of people were still clowning Lil Rye for getting his clothes stolen like that though. And Baby Drill hopped in too. Obviously Baby Drill is rocking with Pharrell and probably would have dissed Lil Rye even if Youngboy wasn't involved with the situation. But it seems like Baby Drill is really trying to make a collab happen. He posts Youngboy's music on Insta too. And if Baby Drill linked up with Youngboy, it would obviously be huge for his career. Hopefully the dissing doesn't get him wrapped up in any more street drama though. Baby Drill already beat one murder case and is on his way up in the industry.
Man, make sure y'all like the video and sub on the channel. Shout out to Baby Drill. Get in the comments, let me know what y'all think about this boy. He say he beat a M charge at 15 or 16, one of the ages, but shit, crazy word. These boys out here dissing tough.